Have you ever wondered how to prepare to meet God? This is a question that transcends cultures, religions, and individual beliefs. It's a query that has puzzled philosophers, theologians, and everyday people alike for centuries. The sheer size and scope of this question might seem overwhelming, but its importance cannot be understated. Whether you're a devoted Christian, a questioning agnostic, or fall somewhere else on the spiritual spectrum, it's a question that touches us all. It has the power to ignite deep reflection, stimulate profound conversations, and inspire life-changing actions. The concept of preparing to meet God is not only about the afterlife, it's also about our journey here on earth, how we live our day-to-day lives, and the legacy we leave behind. It may seem like a daunting question, but it's one we will explore together in this video. So let's embark on this journey together with an open mind and a willing heart. Meeting God is a concept that often varies among different belief systems. It's a notion that is as diverse as humanity itself, with interpretations that span across cultures, religions, and personal philosophies. Let's take a moment to explore this idea from a broad perspective. Meeting God is not solely about arriving at a heavenly gate or having a supernatural encounter. It can also be seen as a spiritual journey, one that is deeply personal and transformative. It's a path that is walked daily, not just at the end of our earthly lives. Imagine you're on a road trip. You have your destination in mind, but the journey itself, the sights you see, the people you meet, the lessons you learn, that's where the true value lies. Meeting God can be seen in the same light. It's not just about the destination, but also the journey. This journey is not about fear or judgment. No, it's about love, understanding, and growth. It's about learning to see the divine in all things, to understand that we are all interconnected, and to grow in our capacity to love and be loved. It's about finding God in the smallest of moments, in the laughter of a child, in the beauty of a sunset, in the kindness of a stranger. Meeting God is also about personal transformation. It's about shedding our old selves, our old ways of thinking, and embracing a new perspective, one that is filled with love, compassion, and understanding. It's about becoming the best versions of ourselves, not for any reward or fear of punishment, but simply because it's the right thing to do. So when we talk about meeting God, we're really talking about a journey of self-discovery, of spiritual growth, and of personal transformation. It's about becoming more aware, more compassionate, more loving. It's about recognizing the divine within ourselves and others. So, how exactly can we prepare for this journey? Let's explore that in the next scene. The first step on this journey is self-reflection. As we embark on this spiritual journey, it's essential to first pause and take a moment to look inward. Self-reflection, the act of taking a step back to review our own beliefs, values, and actions, is the cornerstone of understanding ourselves better. But why is self-reflection so important? Well, it's quite simple. How can we truly know where we're heading if we don't fully understand where we are now? Imagine you're in a vast forest with various paths leading in different directions. To choose the right path, you'd need to know your current location, wouldn't you? The same principle applies to our spiritual journey. By reflecting on our beliefs, values, and actions, we gain a deeper understanding of our current spiritual position. Moreover, self-reflection helps us to acknowledge our strengths and weaknesses, our triumphs and failures. It allows us to appreciate the beauty of our uniqueness and understand how our experiences have shaped us into the individuals we are today. This understanding is crucial in nurturing our relationship with God, as it allows us to present our authentic selves before Him. Self-reflection can also lead to personal growth. By examining our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we can identify areas that need improvement. This could be anything from showing more kindness to others, to being more patient, or even cultivating a more positive mindset. When we strive to improve ourselves, we're not only becoming better individuals, but we're also drawing closer to God. In the grand scheme of things, self-reflection is the compass that guides us on our spiritual journey. It encourages us to be honest with ourselves, to acknowledge our imperfections, and to continually strive for betterment. It's not always an easy process, but it's a necessary one. So, as we prepare to meet God, let's take a moment to reflect on who we are, what we believe, and how we act. Let's embrace self-reflection, not as a daunting task, but as a tool for spiritual growth and self-improvement. Self-reflection is the starting point of our spiritual journey. The second step is all about love and forgiveness. When we speak of love, we often think of it as an emotion, a feeling that we have for someone else. But in truth, love is so much more than that. Love is an action, a choice, a commitment. It's about putting others before ourselves, about being willing to sacrifice for the sake of someone else. It's about seeing the beauty in every person, about treating each person with kindness and respect. But love isn't just about how we treat others, it's also about how we treat ourselves. Do we show ourselves the same kindness and respect that we show to others? Do we forgive ourselves for our mistakes, our failures, our shortcomings? Because if we can't love and forgive ourselves, how can we truly love and forgive others? And then there's forgiveness, a virtue that is so often overlooked and undervalued. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting or condoning wrongdoings. It's about letting go of the pain, the anger, the resentment that we hold within us. It's about freeing ourselves from the chains of bitterness and hatred that keep us from moving forward. Forgiveness is a gift that we give to ourselves, a gift of peace, of freedom, of healing. It's a gift that allows us to grow, to learn, to become better versions of ourselves. It's a gift that brings us closer to God, to His love, to His grace, because God is love and God is forgiveness. He loves us unconditionally, without judgment, without reservation. He forgives us for our sins, our transgressions, our failings. He sees the beauty within us, the potential within us, the goodness within us, and He calls us to do the same, to love and forgive as He does. So let's make the choice to love, to forgive, to grow. Let's make the choice to be kind, to be compassionate, to be understanding. Let's make the choice to be more like God, to reflect His love and forgiveness in our lives. Love and forgiveness are not just about others, but about ourselves as well. The final step in preparing to meet God is continuous growth and connection. It's not a one-time event or a box to check off on a to-do list. It's a lifelong journey, a commitment to growing in our understanding and deepening our relationship with God each and every day. The beauty of this journey is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. We're all unique, with different strengths, weaknesses, and ways of connecting with the divine. What's important is that we're making a conscious effort to grow and connect in whatever way feels most authentic to us. Perhaps for you, this growth comes through prayer. Prayer is a powerful tool that allows us to communicate directly with God, to express our hopes, fears, and gratitude, and to listen for His guidance. It's a conversation, a two-way street that keeps the connection strong and vibrant. Or maybe you find connection through meditation. This practice of quieting the mind and focusing the attention can create space for God to enter, allowing us to feel His presence in a profound and personal way. Reading scriptures can also be a path to growth. These sacred texts are a wellspring of wisdom, providing insights and teachings that can guide us on our journey. They're a link to the divine, a conduit through which we can better understand God's will and His love for us. Other spiritual practices, such as acts of service, fasting, or participating in a faith community, can also foster growth and connection. These practices not only bring us closer to God, but also align us more closely with His teachings, helping us to become more loving, compassionate, and understanding individuals. In the end, what matters is not the specific practices we choose, but the intention behind them. It's about making a commitment to grow, to learn, to connect, and to become the best versions of ourselves we can be. Remember, the journey of preparing to meet God is a continuous one, filled with love, understanding, and growth. In conclusion, preparing to meet God is a unique journey for every individual. Today, we've explored the concept of meeting God, delving into the idea that it's not a one-time event, but a constant, enduring process. Our journey began with self-reflection, the first step towards understanding our own hearts and minds. We then moved on to the second step, love and forgiveness, which are essential in creating a compassionate and empathetic world. Finally, we discussed the importance of continuous growth and connection. This final step reminds us that our journey towards God is not a destination, but a lifelong path of learning, understanding, and growing in our relationship with Him. We hope that this exploration has inspired you to embark on your own unique journey. Remember, each step towards God is a step towards understanding, compassion, and love. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May your path be filled with love, understanding, and growth. Please like and subscribe.